There's a chap called, or a doctor, E.E. Lockhart in the States, United States of America, and they started off the Coffee Brewing Institute. It's just a way of maximising the total potential you can get out of a cup of coffee. Filter coffee, as you know, was the in thing quite a few years ago, but slowly but surely that's changed, and it's changed to espressos, your lattes, and all your espresso-based machine coffees. But I'm a great believer that a good cup of filter coffee is really, really good, but it's got to be done properly. And the rule of thumb is, it's in the European world, it's a minimum of 55 grams of coffee, freshly ground, and you're going to extract that through an extraction process, maybe like the Mocha that we have here, a minimum of 4 minutes to a maximum of about 6 minutes. The temperature as well is very, very important. We want about 92 degrees, and just as once it's been extracted, we want it into a vessel that's going to keep it hot without an external source for about half an hour at least. So the ideal thing is grinding the coffee fresh. If you can't grind it, then you're going to have to get it ground for you. But we're looking at particle size, the size of the grind. And for this coffee that we're doing here, we're using an Ethiopian. Our grind particle size is about 600 microns, or about 600 parts per million. So I'm going to go up to my grinder. I'll weigh out my 60 grams, and it's Ethiopian, and it's set on setting number 6. There we have grind particle size, 600 grams, and we're going to just stick it into a little pourer. Lift off our lid. We have a paper inside. Empty our grind in. Really important that we get our bed nice and flat. Put it back on. Lid on. Pour in our water, 1 litre. And what you've got to remember is that every gram of coffee will absorb 2 millilitres of water. So the 1 litre I'm putting in, I'm going to get about 880 mils of coffee out. Get my warm vessel. In we go, fully automatic. Now remember I said 4 to 6 minutes. We won't start the timing till the first drips actually start coming through. And it's a flash boiler, so it takes about 30-45 seconds for it to start. That's it starting to bubble up. It will come through our dispensing tube and go into a bed of coffee. I'll start my clock. That's it coming through. Hitting my bed of coffee. This will start to bloom. So we're going to have time, we're going to have temperature, and we're going to have a turbulence. That's my clock going on. I'm just about to start the timer. That's us. And this whole process should start 4 to 6 minutes. And after that we would take out, let it cool, and then we would get our refractometer and we would see what our TDS is, total dissolved solids. And we're looking for about 18 to 22% of the total dissolved solids out of that coffee bean. There only is about 30%, the other 70% is just mass fibre. And from that we have a graph, and which you will see on the screen later on, then that will give us a strength of our coffee. And that's what it's all about. It's very, very easy. Get the grind right, get the temperature right, get your time right, and you're going to enjoy a really nice cup of filter coffee. The coffee done, 4 minutes 58 seconds, so it's well within the parameters of 46 minutes. We're in a nice holding vessel, pouring it out. That will be about 88 degrees. This one we're doing is the Ethiopian. At Coffee Direct we'll do Ethiopian, a Costa Rica, we'll do a Java, and we'll do a Kenya. You can actually have it ground to the 600 microns in separate little packets, or you can have your grinder and your beans and you can do it yourself. But that's all Gold Cup standard is. Once again, all details are on the coffeedirect.co.uk webpage, and all the details are on at the bottom of the screen.